Hello, welcome. We are back again for another Genshin Impact video. Today, we are going to be playing Xianyun's story quest. I am looking forward to see more from Xianyun or Cloud Retainer. She definitely is one of my favorite adepti in Liyue. She got, I love her energy. I love her very motherly characteristics when it comes to Ganyu and Shenhe, and I'm hoping that we're gonna get to see more of that also in this quest. But yeah, I'm super excited. Let's just get into the quest. Let's go.
We've been to so many places lately. What do
Hmm.
you say we take a day off from adventuring and just find somewhere nice to relax?
Where are we
Let
relaxing?
Paimon think. Where are
Oh,
some nice places we could go? Why
okay.
don't we pay Cloud Retainer a visit at Mount Outsong? It's been a while since
Huh.
we last saw that illuminated bird.
It has indeed. It
She's always the one
has.
popping up out of nowhere and scaring us half to death.
Oh.
Let's surprise her this time.
So that's your intention, to give her a payback. Well, let's do that. Indeed, let's do that. What? I don't know. Oh, she's just out and about in her human
Here
form.
we are, right outside her place.
What do you know?
Do you still remember the first time we came here?
Mm-hmm.
We even brought offerings and everything.
Yeah, I remember my first time I was confused at playing this game.
When we told her that
I
Rex
literally
Lapis
played
had been
a
assassinated,
month
she
after it
immediately
released
threatened
globally.
to squash Liyue Harbor. Paimon thought she'd be impossible to get along with. But now that we've spent some more time together, she's really not like that at all.
She's really nice.
Probably
She's a
don't need to
pleasant to
bring
be
any
around.
offerings now that we've gotten to know her pretty well, right?
Hmm.
Still, Paimon's got some snacks around here somewhere, so if she really
Well,
wants something, we can just use that.
that's very considerate of you, Paimon.
Traveler, did something catch your eye?
I don't think we've seen her before.
Oh, what a pretty lady. Is she also here to visit Cloud
That
Retainer?
is true. We haven't seen her human form, huh? It seems like she could also be a powerful
Yeah, you're
adeptus.
right. All it takes is one look and you can tell she's someone special. As expected of that bird lady, really. She must have a whole bunch of Adepti friends from all over the country.
I wonder how many actually living adepti there is currently in the game.
Okay, but
I
if
wanna know
we're
though.
both friends of Cloud Retainer, then we're basically friends by association, right? Want to go up to her and say hello?
Who knew you were such a social butterfly, Paimon?
You make
I
more
cannot speak
connections
today.
as
I
a
don't know
part of
why.
Paimon's job as your reliable guide. Paimon's got this.
Okay. It's funny how we, basically them, don't know who Cloud Retainer is.
Hello. Paimon is Paimon, and this is the Traveler.
What was that, Paimon?
Paimon doesn't think we've met, but we're also friends of Cloud Retainer.
Why is this kind of
May we
awkward?
have the pleasure of learning your name, Madam Adeptus?
Oh, you just assume she is an adeptus. Okay, I
You
see.
two. What is this tomfoolery? Has this shift in form so clouded your eyes that you no longer recognize one anymore?
I mean, I would assume so. You've always appeared in your, illuminated beast form.
You're...
Cloud Retainer?
You're the illuminated bird? Human? How did that happen?
Paimon, what do you mean, how did that happen? Xiao is literally also a bird.
Oh, donning human form is scarcely any test of one's abilities. As for your confusion, one merely had no reason to indulge such inclinations before.
Fair enough.
So, you're indulging now because?
Yeah, why?
Well,
This is
one has made
random.
plans to pay a visit to some disciples at Liyue Harbor.
Ah.
Taking on a human form for such a
mhm.
trip is simply a way to make matters less conspicuous.
Are you... I would assume you... Ganyu, right? Shenhe is not in Liyue Harbor. I think. I don't know, actually.
Worrying about keeping a low profile? You're the one who likes to pop up out of nowhere all over the place.
Mhm.
In fact, Paimon can think of several examples. Like last year, when you suddenly appeared on the top of a roof without any warning. Or
Yep. It feels like Crowd Retainer has her reasons, but doesn't want to discuss them too openly. I almost forgot. Paimon brought you some gifts.
Hey, didn't we agree not to bring that up unless she asked?
Girl,
Oh,
you
so
really
you
are
have taken
picky,
care to
huh?
follow the proper rules of etiquette after all. Most commendable.
Mm-hmm. Of course we do. Anything for mother.
Well, this is all Paimon's got. You don't mind, right?
Of course she doesn't.
One has never found oneself lacking in basic
Mhm,
comforts.
mhm, mhm.
On the
True, true.
contrary, it is the gesture that one values above all else.
Yep.
So long as you've shown proper respect and consideration, the quantity or quality of the gift is but a trivial matter.
Aw, she's really kind. This sticks to
Kinda
the
makes Paimon feel a
principle?
little guilty for trying to keep them for herself.
Rules? I don't know.
Anyway, where were we before you reminded Paimon about the gifts?
Hot Returner said she's going to visit some of her disciples.
Right. So by disciples, you must mean Ganyu and Shenhe. It's also been a while since we last saw them. Maybe we can come too.
Sorry, there's a lot of background noises. Sorry about that. I was just like, what was that? Okay. Alright, so by disciples you mean Ganyu and Shenhe. It's also been a while since... Yeah,
One
that is
planned
true.
to extend the invitation even if you had not raised the matter yourself. Shenhe and Ganyu should be quite pleased to see you again.
Hey, let's go.
However, one would first inquire as to the reason behind your visit here. You have cause to seek
Yeah.
one's company?
We just wanted to see you.
Yeah, we just found ourselves missing you and wanted to see how you were doing. We were hoping
That's
you'd tell
kinda
us one of
cute.
your stories. Who knew we'd run into your human form while we were at it?
Is that so?
It is so.
If there are no urgent matters at hand, then let us make haste for Liyue Harbor.
Okay.
Ganyu is likely still working at Yue High Pavilion, so that shall be our first stop.
Well, let's do that then.
That's great! Then let's all go to Liyue Harbor!
Yep. Let's go. 1,000 moonlit miles. Let's go. Oh,
Ganyu has been quite busy with work as of late.
I can't.
One
I
can
would
count
assume
on one
so.
tell in the number of times she returns to Mount Outsong each year.
Oh.
Shenhe has also
Okay.
secured employment recently.
Oh.
In her correspondence with me,
Employment.
she wrote that she shall have no need to return for the foreseeable future.
Oh.
Did they think one was so easily mollified? One shall investigate everything with one's own eyes and decide for oneself if their living
Oh.
conditions are satisfactory.
She is indeed their mother. So Shenhe got a job. I'd assume so. What is this? An elegantly assembled mysterious mechanism. For some reason, it is hard to keep your eyes off of it. It appears to be one of Cloud Retainer's new invention, but it's hard to tell what it could be used for. It seems like one of those musical box. Yeah, those. Yeah. Let's go to Liyue. Ganyu, I see her. Hi. We are here with your mother.
We're almost at Way High Pavilion. Hey, do you think Ganyu will be shocked to see Cloud Retainer like this?
I don't think so. She has been under Cloud Retainer's guidance for a while now,
Guess we
right?
have no idea if Shenhe and
For a long
Ganyu
time.
have ever seen her in this form before. Wait,
Oh,
where did she go?
is she gone? She's back there? Oh.
Why are you just standing there, Cloud Retainer?
Quietly now. One shall stay here. You two can go and meet with her.
Really? You're not gonna meet with her?
But why? Isn't it better if we all go together?
Uh-huh.
If one were to proudly proclaim one's presence,
Uh-huh.
Ganyu would surely profess herself otherwise unoccupied and drop everything to attend to
Oh.
one's visit.
Yeah.
One fears that would only result in her staying up all night to make up for lost time.
You know what? That is fair enough.
One
fair.
does not
That is
wish to
fair.
trouble her. Conversing vicariously via you two shall suffice. Do remember to inquire as to her recent well-being. Again, do not
Yep.
mention one's presence here.
Okay. Understood,
Fair enough.
ma'am.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Alright then, we'll just pass on your regards and...
Cloud Retainer?
Oh, she spotted you.
Oh,
You've been spotted.
Oh, busted.
Yeah.
Is that lady someone you know, Ms. Ganyu?
Oh.
She is indeed. I'm sorry, Huixin.
Oh no.
But
And there
could
we
we
go.
delay the upcoming meeting for a little bit? I believe my schedule today is quite full.
Already making up
Although-
excuses.
Perhaps I could move some work to later in the evening.
Girl, don't.
Oh,
Please.
not to worry, Miss Ganyu. I'll make the necessary arrangements right away.
I hope you make it like in a. I cannot speak. You know what? I'm just gonna. I gotta comment too much.
Thank you, Wei-Shin.
Wei-Shin. That's how you say it. I've always been confused about the name.
It's been a while, Ganyu.
Hi.
Greetings. What brings you here today? And Cloud Retainer, too. It's been quite some time since I last saw you in this form.
Why is this gonna be awkward again, huh?
You are quite mistaken. One is not acquainted with this
Girl,
cloud
please.
retainer of whom you speak. One is simply a mere mortal passerby.
I don't think a mortal would be speaking in the noun one. I don't know. Maybe just me.
Seems she's not buying it.
Can you saw right through her?
That was but a simple test. One did not expect
Okay,
you to be
she's
able
funny.
to
I
recognize
love
one
it.
so easily, especially after so many years of only seeing one's other form.
Mm-hmm. Kanyi looks totally bewildered. She's thinking, why wouldn't I recognize you? I used to see you every day. How bad do you think my memory is? That is very true.
But recognizing you is,
Mm-hmm.
my responsibility as your disciple.
An apt observation. One was simply passing by while attending to some important business. One thought it would only be fitting to pay you a visit while in the area.
Okay.
Wait, Paimon wasn't aware of any important.
Oh.
Cloud Retainer's right. We've still got something super important to do, so we can't stay here for too long today.
Sure. Paimon, sure.
Oh, is that so? But it's been so long since we last
Aw.
saw each other.
Don't guilt trip us, got you.
One simply desired to see you and had no intention of interrupting your work.
Yeah.
A quick conversation should suffice for today. A more involved reunion should wait until you find yourself less occupied.
So true.
I understand. That should be fine.
Okay. Glad you understand.
While one acknowledges the amount of work that you have to deal with every day, one
This is
must
gonna be a
also
long
remind
quest,
to
huh?
rest. Though Adepti blood flows through your veins, excessive exhaustion will still
Yep.
cause grave harm to your body.
Yep.
It still makes one nostalgic to see you as you are now,
Aww.
respected and independent. When you were young,
There she
you oft
goes.
begged one
On
to cuddle
attention.
you to sleep when you suffered from nightmares.
Cloud Retainer! Stop!
If you insist. We are running short on time regardless.
I'm enjoying
so
this
one will
quest.
refrain
It's
from
so
going into
funny.
each and every story. Why don't you continue your conversation? One shall simply stand by and listen.
Oh, okay. If that's what you're gonna do.
Wow, you've been to so many new places
Yes.
since the last time we spoke. If you ever need anything,
Of course.
please just come find me at Yue High Pavilion.
Of course, Kanye. You are one of the most reliable person I know.
Also, forgive me for my presumptuousness, Cloud Retainer. But if you plan to continue appearing in this form,
Oh, is this where
don't
the
you
name
think it'd be helpful
Xianyun?
to adopt a
came
human
from?
name?
A human name? Huh.
Yeah.
You raise a valid point. Considering the sheer extent of one's renown, Cloud
Mhm.
Retainer is surely too recognizable as a name.
It is. It is indeed.
You really think so? Not that you're not famous or anything.
Paimon, please, just
That famous?
keep it quiet.
You presume to know the extent of one's illustrious achievements. One would
Okay.
hardly think such a thing to be
Yeah.
possible. Nevertheless, Ganyu's advice cannot be
Oh,
ignored.
she came up with that
From this
quick.
point on, when in public occasions, be sure to refer to one as Xianyun.
Xianyun. Okay.
Xianyun?
Is does that name has any like
Ah,
resemblance?
I assume that's a reference to the full record of Pristine Pavilion.
Oh.
An
What is
adeptus
that?
of years past would rise with the clouds and rest with the moon.
Oh.
They were enlightened and wise, free and unfettered. The writer referenced Master's name to describe her carefree and spontaneous nature.
capture Xianyun?
Oh, that sounds super cool! Paimon feels like only the most powerful of Adepti could rise with the clouds and rest with the moon.
I mean, fair enough.
Actually, those lines were originally written
Oh.
to describe Cloud Retainer herself.
She's strong.
Huh?
She's powerful.
Wait, so you're really that powerful?
And what of it?
Oh.
Did you truly
And
take one
what
to be
of it?
nothing more than a bird of bigger than average size?
Okay. Why was that funny?
Not exactly.
To be fair, Cloud Retainer rarely speaks of her past accomplishments.
Yeah.
The tales of her past can only be found in ancient texts.
All I know about her is that she is mechanic.
It is said that once, a long, long time ago, there was a severe drought in Liyue.
Oh.
Left with no choice, many people left their homes, while others spent day and night praying to the Adepti. Although I did not live through such tragedy, simply reading about it is enough
you're not
to gain a
alive yet.
visceral understanding of all the pain and desperation during that time. On top of the drought, a noxious gas also began to spread through the
What
land.
is happening in TEYVAT?
If not for Cloud Retainer's efforts,
Hello?
much of Liyue would be
What is
nothing
happening
more than a
here?
barren wasteland today.
Oh, wow.
The books had this to say about what happened.
Ooh, spill it.
Upon arrival, the Adeptus borrowed the wind to retain the clouds.
Oh, wow.
Immediately, the clouds gathered together, and abundant rain burst forth from the heavens.
Whoa.
Drought and plague were both driven away, and the people were saved.
Oh my god. Okay.
Wow. That's incredible!
An actual hero. Damn.
Mortal records add embellishments to dramatize past events.
True,
One did
true.
merely with one ought. And even if one had not interceded, the other Adepti would surely have stepped in to help.
True, yeah.
Even so, you stopped an entire drought! Can you really control the weather like the book said?
Oh.
Oh, Paimon suddenly has a lot more
Now
respect for you. So it was Paimon's bad for calling you Illuminated Bird before. You're not too mad, are you?
No wonder like the power scaling went against all of the Adepti. Except for Zhongli, because we know he's powerful, you know. Let's put Zhongli out of the equation.
How laughable. A name is but a simple label we carry with us on our journey through the world. Why would one be offended by such a trivial matter?
Okay.
That's a relief. In that case, Paimon will continue to call you whatever feels right in the moment.
Okay, Paimon.
Well,
You do what
that
you
is
do.
quite enough ancient history for now. Ganyu, have you had word from Shenhe?
Oh, Shenhe.
One has heard that she procured a job recently.
I
Have
wonder
you any
what
thoughts on her
job, though.
workplace? And what, pray tell, of her monthly remuneration?
Oh my god, you are an actual mom.
Moreover, does she find herself
Oh.
overly inundated with work? Is she
Yep.
allowed time off during Lantern Rite?
Okay.
That is a lot of questions.
She is a mother. Okay, Paimon?
There is no cause for concern, Cloud Retainer. I introduced Shenhe to her employer
Oh.
personally.
Ah, I see.
Wanmin Restaurant's business has been booming recently. So, with Chef Mao being swamped with customers, and Shangling still off and out in search of new recipes, I
Oh
introduced
my
Shenhe to
God.
staff the restaurant.
I did not expect her to be at Wanmin.
I see. Most excellent
Okay,
indeed.
that is interesting.
One has had the pleasure of being introduced to that family. Shangling is kind and astute,
She
while her
is.
father is loyal and reliable. One has no cause to believe that they will make Shenhe's work difficult.
Of course, and even so, Shenhe is more than capable.
Now, it is almost time to partake in the victuals of noon. One shall visit
What?
Wanmin Restaurant in person and see how Shenhe is doing.
Okay then.
Huh? But didn't you just say that you had something important to
Oh.
do?
Can that wait until after we've eaten?
You may return to your
Fine
work,
wine.
Ganyu. One shall see to this matter on one's own. There will be many an occasion to dine together in the future.
Okay.
One is certain the opportunity shall present itself most readily.
I will
Of
await
course,
this
Cloud
day.
Retainer.
To
Please take
that
care.
day.
Traveler, Paimon,
Okay.
I'll see you some other time.
Bye bye.
See you around, Ganyu!
Bye bye, Ganyu. This is just a family reunion quest.
Paimon was pretty quick on the uptake there, don't you think? As soon as you mentioned important business to attend to, Paimon realized that you were just looking to cut the conversation short and not take too much of Ganyu's
Yeah.
Is Paimon right?
No.
Paimon
in
is
fact, it was
literally
not
like
an
a child.
excuse. One is indeed visiting Liyue Harbor for an important purpose.
Oh, are you meeting
Wait, for real?
Zhongli or
The
Madame Ping?
moment is not yet
I don't
upon
know.
us. Still, the truth will be revealed to you in time.
Okay.
Huh. She really seems to be playing up the whole mysterious Adeptus thing right now. Is it because we just heard that cool story about her powers?
Paimon. You know what? I'll let you think in your own little brain of yours. Can see her behind the counter. Is she serving? Oh my god. Oh, Chef Mao. Hi.
You get what I'm saying, right?
What?
Yeah, how can I not? Not even fine food is enough to distract from the
Oh.
presence of a fine lady, huh?
Okay.
Oh, I'm far more interested in getting her details than ordering any dishes.
Okay.
Hey, how about you ask her?
I don't think you wanna do that.
You do it.
Not to shen her.
No. I think you should. Wait, she's coming.
Oh.
What can I get for you today?
Okay. Hi.
Greetings, miss. I was just wondering if you'd be willing to...
What would you like to order?
Oh. Of course. Classic Shenhe. Oh.
2 servings of mora meat to go. Good chat. Bye.
Okay, bye. There we go. Good for you, Shenhe. Good for you. Hi.
Welcome. It's been a while. May I take your order?
Don't welcome us as guests and greet us as old friends in the same line. It's weird.
It's been a while, Shenhe.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and this is?
Have you not seen her in her human form?
This is Miss Xianyun.
Xianyun, yeah.
Master?
Yes? Oh, you know?
One does not recall ever revealing this
Yeah.
one to you before.
Oh.
How were you able to ascertain one's true identity with such ease?
I've trained and lived with Master for more than 10 years. I would
Aw.
recognize you no matter what form you take.
Oh, that's kind of cute.
You.
Oh, she is such a mother. She is literally their mom, dude.
Is something the matter, Master?
Hardly.
She's just
Hardly.
touched.
One simply learned of your employment from your letter and came to check on your well-being.
And check out the great food, too.
Yes.
Indeed. It's almost lunchtime. My apologies. I'm still on the clock and
Oh.
can't talk for very long.
Okay, it's okay.
Well, if it isn't the traveler in Paimon.
Hi.
Are you here for Shenhe? The lunch
yeah.
rush isn't in yet, Shenhe. So I've got things covered for now.
Oh,
Go
you sure?
ahead, sit down and enjoy some time with your friends. I'll let you know if things pick up.
Okay.
Thank you, Chef Mao.
Yay. I like their dynamic. They're really nice. You're a nice man. Chef Mao, where's Xiangling? I'm Miss Xiangling. I hope you can see her in the lantern, right? We're going to the back. Ah, I forgot there's tables in the back. There.
It is just as one expected. The owner of Wanmin Restaurant is
Yep.
indeed a most reasonable and accommodating human.
He is. He is.
Still, the work here entails dealing with quite a varied group of people.
Oh,
Has
that
this
is
been difficult
true.
for you, Shenhe?
Has it?
It's been manageable so far.
That's good.
I
That's
sometimes
good,
run
that's
into
good.
strange people, but I have
Yes,
figured
of
out
course.
a way to deal with them.
Good for you. Good for
Seems like
you.
you've been making progress. So by dealing with them...
Not physically,
you mean-
right?
First, I try to talk sense into them.
Oh,
If that doesn't work, I threaten
Oh,
them with
mm.
violence.
okay.
At this point, they
Yep.
usually decide they are in favor of a civil conversation.
Yep, that is Shenhe indeed.
Oh, I
Sounds
should
reasonable
comment
enough.
with this.
Yeah.
Oh, a sensible plan.
Oh,
One is
she
gladdened to
agreed.
see you integrate so well into human society.
And you, Master? How have you been?
How have
Simply
you been?
marvelous. Though
That's
Mount Outsong
good.
has scarcely enjoyed your presence recently, one has hardly found the pleasure of one's own company to be lacking.
Okay.
I see. Huh, just as expected of Master.
What she means to say, she actually misses the two of you a lot.
I have missed Master quite a bit too.
Aww.
Even though work has been busy lately, I've already had a conversation with Chef Mao about taking some time off soon
Aw.
to visit Master.
That's nice.
Oh, you did? Do make note of such matters in your letters in the future. There's hardly a need to keep one in suspense.
Whoa. Her mood shot up just like that.
Oh, I love this quest so far. This is so adorable.
By the way, Master, since you are in Liyue Harbor, have you had the chance to visit Ganyu?
We just did.
Indeed. She is similarly preoccupied with her
Yeah.
work. There was time only to exchange a few simple pleasantries.
That is indeed, but unfortunate.
Ganyu told us the story of Cloud Retainer's name. It was amazing. We never knew how powerful she was before.
I see. In that case, allow me to also share a story
Oh.
about Master's past.
We're switching the roles now. Now the disciples, you know, are telling the stories about their masters. I like this. I like
Oh.
this.
Is that a problem, Master? I believe this to be a good topic of conversation.
It would indeed.
No, not a problem. One was simply caught off guard. But no matter. Please, proceed. One is most curious to see how much of one's own conversational prowess you possess.
Okay.
Master once participated in a race against Mooncarver.
Mooncarver.
After Mooncarver lost, he insisted that Master's ability to fly gave her a natural edge in such a contest.
Now I'm wondering if both Mooncarver and Mountain Shaper is gonna get a human form as well. I hope so. I don't want to be disappointed anymore by Genshin. It's the least that they could do, you know?
In response, Master agreed to forego flying in return for being able to use one of her devices in the race.
Oh.
Mooncarver accepted, only to find Master with a brand new device on the day of the contest.
Huh. What kind of device was it?
Yeah.
It was a mechanical vehicle made out of iron.
Oh,
What was it called again?
a bicycle.
An electro-powered bicycle?
Oh, wow.
Oh, you refer to the bicyclical Thunder Flashmobile.
Oh my
One
god.
spent 49 days conceptualizing and
okay.
crafting it. It need only be infused with adeptal energy, and it can cover thousands of miles in one day.
Oh gosh. That's quick.
Oh, it boggles the mind why Mooncarver ever supposed he might best me in a contest of locomotion. Though he sprinted with all his might, he could barely keep up.
I wanna hear more about the interactions between the Adeptites, dude. I hope we get that in the Lantern Rite, maybe? Hopefully?
Alas, the one flaw of my mechanism lay in its weakness against mountainous terrain.
Oh.
One was thwarted mere seconds from victory,
Oh.
when it was thrown off course and failed to make it across the final stretch.
Oh no.
Truly a most unfortunate turn of events. Anyway, do go on, Shenhe.
Yeah.
Master, that was the end of that story.
Is that so? Huh. With you gone, one has seldom felt the desire to call upon those old fossils for
Yeah.
another contest.
Old fossils.
What is a race without spectators, after all?
Fair enough. Are we gonna have a race?
Have you been lonely, Master?
Have you been... Oh, she is very direct.
Lonely? Huh. At one's age, entire human generations come and go in the blink of an
True.
eye.
That is true.
Even one's own self-directed musings can span several days and nights. 'Tis a most foreign sentiment. The mere mention of it is preposterous.
Mm-hmm. But didn't you miss gosh, I forgot her name. Oh my god. Guizhong. Don't you miss her?
Mm-hmm.
Or is that... Oh wait, that's Madame Ping. I mean, you would probably miss her as well, but that's more a Madame Ping thing. Pink thing.
What is the reason for that look upon your face?
It's nothing. It's just... Well, Paimon gained a lot of respect for you after listening to that story of you summoning the rain and everything. But all it took was a few words out of your mouth, and it's like you're back to being that illuminated bird again.
Yeah.
I was just a little bit confused. Which one of the two is the real Cloud Retainer?
Both, Paimon, probably.
To me, they are both,
Yes.
Master.
Mhm.
One is the Master that's widely revered by the people, while the other is the Master that
Aw.
I respect and adore.
That is so sweet.
Huh. One finds oneself exalted yet again with sweet words of praise and flattery of a most extravagant nature. You
Wow.
chose to exalt one with your words, yet you refuse to grace Mount Outsong with your presence for any extended period of time. One would almost question the sincerity of your estimations. This is not to say that your words paint an inaccurate picture. One has always lived by a single ideal. Eschew all action and
What does that
abide by
even
no
mean?
rule. One does as one pleases and speaks as one pleases.
Fair.
Others may critique or praise as they see fit, yet one places little weight in such judgments.
So true. So true, Queen.
She
So
got
true.
like, what, 2 sentences of flattery from her disciple? And it's as if her ego is about to burst.
Do you have any empty tables?
I would assume you would do that to Paimon. Oh, it seems that our conversation have to be
Could
cut
we get
short.
another fish stew?
Oh dear. Seems that a lot of
I'm
things.
hearing more guests come in. I should get back to work.
Okay,
Alright, good luck with the lunchtime rush, Shenhe.
Mm-hmm. I'll try my best.
you got this. You got this, girl. You got it. As more and more guests begin to trickle in, Paimon takes the opportunity to order a whole array of delicious
So much
cuisine.
yummy food! Paimon's gonna feast!
Of course you are. Is the food to your taste, Cloud Retainer?
One is fond of all kinds of delicacies and delights in a multitude
Ooh,
of flavors.
Okay, you're not
The
picky.
dishes here demonstrate no shortage of culinary skill.
You.
Their unique flavor profile has left
Yeah.
one more than satisfied. In fact, one has been struck by quite the fit of inspiration.
Oh.
One has already begun to conceptualize the next generation of supreme cuisine machines.
Okay. Go and brainstorm. Do your thing.
Everything's so tasty! A bit too hot at times, but still super tasty.
Just as a food are.
I'm sorry, miss, but our tables are full.
Oh no. Oh dear.
Shall we try somewhere else, Granny?
But it smells so delightful. Can we really not eat here?
Are we gonna give
My
up our
poor
seat?
legs can't go on for much longer.
Well, you could always check with some of the other guests and see if anyone's happy to share a table.
Okay, I'll ask around.
Oh, maybe we are gonna share a table? Oh, perfectly 2 seats. What do you know?
Excuse me, would you mind letting us share a table with you? There are no empty tables left, so... Ah, well, Paimon doesn't mind. What about you guys?
Cloud? Xianyun? I don't mind either.
Great! Thanks so much. My name is Xianyun, and this is my granny,
Hi.
you and I.
Hi.
Granny? Yep. Is there something wrong with that?
Yeah, Paimon, is there something wrong with that?
No, Paimon's just a bit surprised. She looks so young.
Does she? Well, she does use the young woman model, I guess.
Yeah, a lot of people compliment Granny on her youthful looks, but she's actually much older than she appears.
I see. Oh, Hyundai. How do you say her name? I hope I didn't butcher her name though. Oh, sorry about that.
Granny? Why don't you take a seat? Come on, it's not polite to stare.
Yeah.
Huh. Have we met before?
Oh. Okay, that's why she was staring.
No.
Are you sure?
Tis a fated meeting then. Please, take a seat.
Mm-hmm.
What would you like to eat, Granny? I can order for you.
Oh.
I want braised earthworms. They always pop up out of the ground after a rainstorm.
Excuse me? What do you mean, braised earthworm?
No, not this again. Granny, there's no braised earthworms on the menu.
Okay.
Braised earthworms? Well, that sounds weird. Do people actually eat that?
Can't hurt to ask.
Right, that's what Paimon was thinking too.
Mm-hmm.
Need any help?
Yeah.
Help? Oh, do you mean with Granny?
Yeah.
Thanks, that's nice of you to offer. Granny
Oh.
has pretty bad dementia, so her memory's getting worse all the time.
Oh no.
She's always saying things that sound kinda confusing.
Oh.
Actually, her memory's been bad ever since I was little.
Oh.
But it's gotten so bad lately that I even have to remind her who I am every morning.
Oh my god. What about your parents?
They died young.
Oh
It's
no.
just me and Granny now.
It's not the Hoyoverse game without a child being abandoned.
Oh, but it's okay. Don't feel bad. Granny loves me a lot, and I love
Aw.
her a lot too. Sure,
That's
it's hard
sweet.
at times, but you just gotta make the best of the life you've got.
I hope the best for you, girl. For the both of you. That seems
Really tough
tough.
for your age, kid.
Yep. I said that at the same time as you, Waimon. That was weird. Don't do that
You're
again.
too kind.
And me? Oh, what about me?
You're tough too, Granny. Plus, you're really gentle, and you're always there for me.
Aww.
Yes, and it's hardly as if I forget everything. I still remember the important things.
Okay.
Wait, what was that really important thing again?
I don't know.
Ah, I remember now. It was a dream. I had a dream where everything was dark.
Oh.
Someone was standing in front of me.
Is she?
She told me to come and find her, and that once I'd found her, I would be free.
Is it possible that she has some, like, cursed by a god's remains, a dead god remain, and this hairpin, it feels like it symbolizes something, you know?
That sounds super important. But how come you've never told me about it before?
I feel like she only told you because she is meeting Xianyun.
It was just a dream, so I forgot about it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm in a good mood now, and somehow I remembered it again.
A little suspicious, I might ask, but whatever.
You know, I believe I've had this dream a great many times. But just how many times have I had it? Now that I do not remember.
Okay.
Wait, so you have a reoccurring dream where someone's talking to you? That sounds spooky.
Paimon,
Does that mean you're possessed?
please, Paimon. Why are you always looking like that? Is something the matter?
Unlikely. Her eyes are clear and her breathing remains calm and level. One sees no signs of possession.
You're supposed to be cosplaying as a human, Xianyun.
Are you sure?
Who do you take me for? Is one not an adept? Am I not an expert?
Yeah.
You're right. Paimon almost forgot you're the expert. In that case, do you
Yeah.
still remember what the person in your dreams looked like, Granny?
Not anymore.
Aw.
Although, I have a sense
Younger
that she
self.
looked rather like me.
Oh,
But not as I am now.
interesting.
My younger self.
Interesting.
A younger version of Granny? This is just getting weirder and weirder. What is going on here?
I don't know, girl. I don't know. I've been confused ever since they came.
As one said, fate must have brought us together. You may leave this situation to me.
Oh, you have seen. It seems like you have taken situation into your own hand. I have trouble speaking, you
Are you
see.
sure? So...
Oh my god, yeah.
What are your names?
We haven't introduced ourselves.
Paimon's Paimon.
I'm Lix.
Just Xianyun is fine.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you all so much for offering to help. But first, I'm sorry for asking, but, how do you want us to pay you back?
No need.
Oh, we don't need any payment for this.
Yeah. We're just curious about your situation and want to help if we can.
Thank you so much.
Aw, look at her being so happy.
You're welcome. But Miss Xianyun, what exactly can we do to help out this granny? All we have to go off is that dream. Where
Yeah.
do we start?
I don't know.
That is elementary. Since her dreams portray her younger self, then we shall retrace
Okay.
the steps of her youth. Once we have revisited those places, her memories will likely return.
That is a fair point.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah.
So, Granny, do you remember which places you went to when you were young?
Why, of course I do. The heavens above, the
Okay.
earth below,
Okay.
the wispy clouds,
Mm-hmm.
and the emerald mountain streams.
Yep, sure.
Okay, taking that as a no. I might have an idea.
Ooh, okay.
Once
Spill
when
it.
I was really little, my dad told me that Granny used to be a martial artist heroine who saved
Oh.
loads of people from a disaster.
Is she an adaptee? Hello?
If it's true, then maybe they wrote about it in the history books or something.
Fair. That is a
martial
fair,
arts heroine?
fair,
Hmm.
question.
Oh,
No?
Shinto knows tons about Liyue's chivalric traditions. If
What are we
anyone
talking
knows
about? I don't
the
know.
heroes of the past, it's him. Let's go find him at the Feiyun Commerce Guild.
Okay, sure.
Are you leaving already? But I'm still hungry.
I'll go order some food, Granny. If there's nothing on the menu you especially want, I'll just get a few different things.
Okay.
It seems we must part ways for now. The Traveler and Paimon are bound for the Feiyun Commerce Guild, while Yuendai and Shuyu shall remain
Okay.
here and partake of their lunch. As for myself, I have matters to discuss with Streetward Rambler.
Yep, it's with Madam Ping indeed.
Street Word Rambler? Oh, you mean Madam Ping!
Yeah.
Precisely. Let us meet at Yujing Terrace once you are ready.
Okay then. Let's do that. Shincho, why are you just standing there? Every time. We've met you in this place like twice now. Or even maybe 3 times. I don't even remember. Hi.
Huh. It's you two.
Hi.
What brings you here?
We have a question.
Shincho! Great, we found you! We wanted to ask you about something.
Yep. You explain the situation to Shincho. Mm-hmm.
That's
That
not
is-
a whole lot of information to go off of. I don't know if I can say for sure.
Anything is helpful and
I
appreciated.
can't pinpoint her identity from your description alone,
Mm-hmm.
but considering her age, I am
Ooh.
reminded of a nameless heroine who's been featured in various chivalric novels.
Do tell, do tell.
Nameless heroine?
That's right. The novels often speak of a great drought from 50 years ago. As
Wait.
the people suffered, a nameless heroine appeared and began to clear away evil spirits in bandit camps. The people idolized her, but
Wait.
never learned her name.
Wait.
All they knew was that
Drought?
she always acted alone. Later, though, she supposedly fell in love with a similarly noble-minded exorcist from Mount Xianyun.
Wait.
They were well matched in more ways than one, often fighting together as a fearsome duo of otherworldly strength.
Are they... Is she an adept?
After the drought ended, the heroine and the exorcist left the public eye
Huh.
and began living a reclusive life in the mountains. All that remained were tales of her incredible accomplishments.
Okay.
The way this nameless heroine faded from fame into obscurity later in life is not too dissimilar from Miss Yuendai.
You and I?
I hope that's somewhat helpful.
Okay.
Thanks a lot, Shincho. We knew it'd be worth talking to you.
Yeah. Now I'm confused.
It's nothing
What's
at
going
all.
on?
Just something I came across while reading. I
You
did
read a
do a
lot.
bit of extra research on her story, but it was
Oh.
just out of personal curiosity.
What you find?
Well, Paimon still thinks that's super cool.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Shincho, if you've read up on her, do you know of any places often
Yes.
associated with her?
Yes, please.
Let me think. In the novels, the nameless heroine always appeared near one of 3 places.
Wangshu Inn.
Wangshu Inn, the area just north of Jueyun Karst, and Qingyun Peak.
Oh.
Perhaps the
Oh.
real-life heroine who inspired the character
I
was
see.
also often seen near those 3 places. That would explain why those locations appear in the various novels written about her.
Thanks so much, Shincho.
You're welcome. To be honest, I found some
Huh.
parts of the story confusing when I first came across it. If Miss Yuendai was indeed the original inspiration for the character, she may just be able to help me put the pieces together.
That is interesting.
It's rare for a chivalric hero to fade into obscurity during their lifetime, even after retiring from
How
the
long
public
ago is
eye.
this?
But no one ever saw or heard from the nameless heroine again. There were even rumors that she became extremely ill.
Miss Yuandai has dementia.
I've never understood
is an
why
illness.
someone would go to such lengths to erase themselves from public memory.
Hmm.
It's almost as if she was trying to hide from something.
Ooh.
There's probably far more to the story than what's been written.
I can already tell this is gonna be juicy.
We'll be
Juicy
sure to tell
lore.
you if we manage to
I
uncover
hope so,
the
at
truth.
least. Yep.
That's a deal. Perhaps, behind the truth of it all, there lies a story more fantastical than any work of fiction.
What is that?
Paimon feels like we just learned so
What that
much
is.
from Shincho.
Yeah.
A drought, a nameless heroine, a life of seclusion. Wait, why does the story sound super familiar?
It's like Xianyun.
Oh, right! There's a drought in this story too! Shincho,
Yeah.
are droughts super common in Liyue or
What are
something?
droughts? Hold on, let me search that up real quick. I don't want to sound dumb. Oh, drought. Okay, I see. I didn't know the English word for it, but now I know.
Well, they used to be.
Oh.
But people have long since developed methods to prevent them,
I
by
see.
cultivating the soil or digging canals. So while droughts do happen from time to time, they are rarely regarded as true disasters. The drought 50 years ago is probably one of the worst we've had in the last several centuries.
Oh,
the crops withered, the
Oh,
streams
dear.
ran dry,
There.
and the monsters in the mountains became rabid and agitated.
Why?
Countless caravans
Because
were
no
attacked,
water?
and people who lost their homes came together to form bandit groups. What started as a natural disaster
Oh.
soon became a human tragedy as well.
Oh no.
That sounds awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's exactly why the nameless
Yeah.
heroine was so beloved. She must have been someone of true
So
integrity
50 years
to do
ago.
so much for the people while asking nothing in return.
So she can pretty much be just a human then.
Still,
I guess.
as terrible as that drought was, it was nothing compared to the truly calamitous disasters that befell this land in ancient times.
Yep.
They say that back in those days, disasters were both more severe and more common.
Oh.
Only the strongest of Adepti could hope to dispel the ruin and devastation.
Xianyun.
Do you have any other questions?
I don't think so.
Now,
Yeah.
we're just going to head back and meet up with Miss Xianyun and the others again.
Okay.
Paimon hopes that Granny Yuendai will be able to remember more of her past. She
Yep.
used to be a great hero who saved many people. So sad that she can't recall any of it.
Why are you so sure that it is her though?
Anyway, we'll be off now.
I
See you
don't
some
know.
other time, Xingqiu. Thank
Yeah.
you so much for your help.
Bye bye.
It's no problem at all. Safe travels.
Bye. I did not expect to meet him. Oh. Oh. I thought he was replaced by Jie, but it's nice to meet you again, my boy. But we have to go now. Oh, hello.
I have recorded the tune that you
Oh,
requested.
look at them.
I hope it will be of help to you.
Ooh, a tune.
Oh, thank you.
What are we doing here?
Straightward, but Ping, what has amused you so?
Oh, it's no serious
Pin.
matter. I was just reminiscing about the last time I saw you in this form. Time has wrought such change in this world, and yet you appear just the same as ever.
Aww.
Time has little bearing on one's existence, nor has one keenly felt its effects whilst dwelling at Mount Outsong. Nevertheless, Ping, one would like to seek your counsel on a personal matter.
Oh, what is it?
Oh, why so formal all of a sudden? I must say, you're making me a little nervous. What is it?
I love Madam Ping so much,
Well,
dude.
the inquiry is as such. Approximately how much more would one need to afford a comfortable
Aw.
life in the harbor, not
Oh.
unlike the one that you yourself lead?
You wanna live here? That's so sweet.
It does not require as much as you may think. Still, do you mean that...
Oh, we always come at the wrong time.
Nothing save for some trivial matters.
Okay,
Have you unearthed any useful details?
we have.
Xingqiu has a theory, but let's save it for when Chuyu and Miss Yuendai have joined up with us again.
Xiyu and Yuendai soon arrive at the scene. Paimon relays Xingqiu's story.
Do not be troubled, young lady.
Yeah.
Here, have some tea.
Thank you so much. What do you think, Chuyu? Does it match up with what you know of your granny?
According to the story, the nameless heroine eventually fell in love with an exorcist
Is
from
your
Mount
grandpa an
Piana.
exorcist?
Maybe that's my grandpa.
Do you know your grandpa?
I don't have many memories of him, but there was this one time I found a box in our attic full of a bunch of weird sigils.
Okay, seems like the stories were on track. On the
I
right
think
track.
so too. Granny might remember something once she's returned to a familiar place.
Yep.
What marvelous tea. I can taste the dew's sweetness in this cup.
Okay.
It's as if
You
I
kinda
was
scared
taking
me,
a
not gonna
stroll
lie.
in the mountains, thoroughly one with nature and at peace.
Okay.
Is that so? Then please drink as much as you like. There's no need to hurry. At our age, it's always
Yeah.
nice to slow down and take the time to appreciate pleasant conversation among friends.
This quest has not Oh god, I'm struggling. This quest have from the beginning it has put a smile on my face. There we go. I've been smiling non-stop in this quest. I love it. It's very sweet, very adorable.
Thank you.
And I'm happy. And I hope it goes well till the end.
Okay.
Yeah.
Since we have the time, can I ask you something?
Okay, sure.
Sure thing. What would you like to know?
What is it? Lay it on us.
I have a secret I want to tell you.
Okay.
Let's go talk over there.
Okay. We got a secret. We got a secret on our hand. What? Xianyun is gone. Or is she talking to Xianyun as well? I don't know. Hi. What do you have to say? Ah, so it is with Xianyun as well.
What's wrong, Xiyu?
What's
well,
wrong?
I've been kind of meaning to ask ever since we started talking in the restaurant. But are you guys all adepti in disguise?
Oh! About that.
Why do you say that?
Well, you guys just seem super special. Plus,
Oh.
I think I might have heard Miss Xianyun call herself an adeptus.
Must have been a slip of the tongue. Xianyun, since you were the one who misspoke, maybe you can explain to Xiyu here what you really meant by that.
One is indeed an adeptus.
Oh.
Is that of some concern to you?
She's just gonna lay it on it.
I knew it.
Oh, you don't sound surprised at all.
Well, one time when I was a little kid, I saw a pure white illuminated crane.
I see, it's
I had
Xianyun.
this super high fever, and Granny wasn't around. I was feeling all icky and gross. But then this snowy white crane flew down from the sky. She put me on her back and flew me to her
Aw.
cool adeptus house.
This is so
and fed me some sort
sweet.
of magic potion. When I woke up, I was already back in my bed, and my fever was gone.
Look at it. This is so sweet.
I really wanted to thank her, but I was too sleepy to stay awake, so I never got the chance. So I just kind of wanted to ask if maybe
She is
any
here
of
right
you have
now.
ever met an adeptus like that?
A pure white illuminated crane? The only two we've ever met are blue
Wait.
and white and black and brown.
Is it not her? That looks like her, not gonna lie.
Have you ever met one that's pure white, Cloud
Or is it her granny?
Never has one met an adeptus with such features.
Oh, it's not her. Okay. I just
One
made a fool of
surmises
myself.
Such a description is but a hyperbolic embellishment that oft results from narrative accounts.
That's weird. Was it really just a dream then?
I don't know.
Well, even if it was just in my head, it doesn't matter that much anyway. All I really want is to help Granny recover her memories.
Aww,
I'm really grateful for all your help.
of course.
Leave it to us. Now that we know the 3 locations, we just need to visit them one by one. Let's go to Wangshu Inn first.
Okay,
Okay, I'll go get Granny.
let's go. Let's go. Xianyun, do you have anything else to say? It feels like this is the moment to do that. Nope. Okay then. Never mind. I was wrong again. Oh, we are immediately in it. Okay.
Wangshu Inn.
Are we gonna meet Xiao here?
Wangshu Inn.
Do you think?
Do you remember this place, Granny?
Do you?
Yes. The fish here is
Oh.
very delicious.
Okay.
And if you look out into the distance, you can always spot a bird that's been left behind by its flock.
Sure. Do you mean Xiao?
I believe I used to have a room here. It had a
Okay.
window. Yes, I spent a lot of time looking out that window.
I see.
Which room was it again?
Which was it indeed?
Let me look.
I'll come with.
Okay. You go on then. You go on. Xianyun, do you have anything else to say?
Still having some trouble understanding what she's talking about, but
Yeah.
if she's so familiar with this place, that must mean she lived here, right? Wait, huh?
Do you see something? Oh, there he is. Of course.
I sensed a non-human presence and decided to come take a look.
Okay.
If you're here, then there's likely no trouble afoot.
Yep.
I suppose there's no cause for concern.
No, there's no need, Xiao.
It's
Hi.
been a while, Cloud Retainer. I see you have returned to your previous form.
Why are we asking? Of course they have. We're making a fool of ourselves.
I have indeed. I fought alongside her in this form on
Oh.
many occasions during the Archon War.
The Archon War. Lore.
Wow! What was she like during the war?
Was she aggressive?
Oh, wait, let Paimon take a guess. Was it anything like this?
What? Oh.
Behold, the glory of one's newest
Okay.
invention, the Bang Bang continuous fire mechanism. Hands
Sure.
up and surrender, or be prepared to face the full
Sorry.
might of the
That was loud.
Adepti.
I'm sorry. Okay.
An impressive imitation.
Oh. Wow.
Paimon knows her all too well.
Even so, Cloud Retainer was not always as ostentatious as you describe.
Oh.
You may be unaware, but her talent with Adepti sigils is just as formidable as her skill in mechanics.
Oh.
The Archon War reached its peak after Guizhong's death. The Cloud Retainer who fought beside me in those devastating battles was taciturn and solemn, only speaking when she had to activate her sigils.
Oh wow. We are getting a lot of stories about her from literally everybody associated with her, which makes me wonder, are we gonna get one from Zhongli?
A cloud retainer who barely talks? Paimon can't picture it.
Well.
What happened after that? If you were so powerful in your human form, why did you decide to take up your bird form again?
I don't know, because she wants to. Paimon, why do you care?
Once one had bid farewell to the world of mortals, what use would one still have for such a shape? When
Fair
dwelling
enough.
between mountain and forest, away from the struggles and troubles of the mortal world, a mortal form is hardly the most fitting of choices.
Fair. You know what? Fair.
After the war, Cloud Retainer retired to Mount Outsong, only revealing herself to the occasional visitor, and always in her avian form.
Do you have an avian form, Shell?
Although I do believe there was an occasion some 30-odd years ago when she decided to don her human form.
Oh.
I believe it was for the purpose of...
30 years ago.
One believes there is little need to relive bygone matters.
Granny, are you okay?
Oh dear. Oh no.
Back then,
What happened?
at this place,
So there is some connection with Xianyun all those years ago with this granny, I see.
Perhaps this conversation should end here.
Okay.
I shall take my leave now.
So you just pop up, tell a story, and pop out again? Okay.
Should
then.
you encounter any trouble, you need only call my name.
Okay, Xiao.
However, given that you are traveling with Cloud Retainer, I trust you are in good hands.
Okay. Sure. Oh, there he goes.
Everyone, I think Granny is
Oh.
finally beginning to remember her past.
She's remembering. Okay.
Slowly now.
I thought she
calm
fell.
your mind and recount what has been recalled.
What is it?
a long time ago, I stayed here
Oh.
to recuperate from my illness.
Huh. So what Shinjo said was true. You did fall ill. Was that why you went into hiding?
To hiding.
I don't remember. I'm very sorry, but I can't even remember the name of my illness.
Oh dear.
Only thing I can remember is that it took a great toll on me.
Oh no.
And there was no
Is it
cure
abyssal
for it.
abyssal related, do you
I was
think?
confined to my room in Wangshu Inn, where I spent many days unconscious.
Oh no.
I'd come to every once in a while and stare at the migrating birds outside the window.
Oh.
It was a solemn sight. I remember crying, but I'm not even sure I knew why.
Oh.
One day, I met a traveling merchant. Upon hearing of my illness,
Is that
he
you, Andai?
sold me a bottle of soul-revitalizing tea pills.
Soul revitalizing tea pills. What is that mustache?
He told me that the pills were concocted using Adepti blood and could be
Oh.
used to alleviate my symptoms.
I see.
Sure enough, I made a full recovery. My illness remained dormant for several decades after
Ooh,
that.
I see. So the dementia you're suffering from now is actually...
Wait, but if your illness remained dormant for several decades, are you saying that what you're going through now is just a relapse of what happened all those years ago?
Probably.
And it was all thanks to the pills that you managed to keep the symptoms in check? Paimon's brain kinda hurts. Do you remember anything else?
Do you?
I'm sorry, I don't. Oh, If only I wasn't so useless.
No need to push yourself.
Hey, you're not useless. You've done so much for me. Watched me grow up, raised me. How could you say that about yourself?
Oh, fret not, dear child. Granny was just a bit frustrated. That's all.
Yeah, people get
The
frustrated
recovery of a
sometimes.
person's memories is a gradual process. Finding pieces of one's past is always superior to not finding anything at all.
Yep.
Let us make haste to the next location.
Okay.
Next location. Oh, why
Sure.
don't we go to the area north of Dwayun Karst next?
Let's go there then.
Isn't really a landmark there, so where should we start? Oh, Paimon's got it. Let's check out the houses in the area first.
Sure.
After
Why
all,
not?
if she was there for any length of time, then she would have stayed somewhere, right? Oh, Paimon's really got her thinking cap on today. At this
course you
rate, we'll
do.
recover all of Granny Wendai's memories in no time.
Sure, Paimon. Whatever makes you happy. Is this a place? Is this one? What about this place? Any memories?
I don't remember this place at all.
Oh no.
I don't think I've ever been here before. Still,
Well.
I was thinking.
Oh.
This place feels perfect for a game of hide and seek.
We're gonna play? You're old.
Huh? Why a game of hide and seek?
Yeah. Wait.
I'm not sure. Maybe it's because I used to play that game a lot with Shuyu when she was younger.
Okay. Do you?
I don't remember playing it that much.
Yeah.
Are you sure about that, Granny? We only played a few times, and we stopped once we realized I was no good at the whole seeking part.
Ah, is that so?
Oh.
Then I must be mistaken.
Are you mistaken for your own childhood, maybe?
Not here then.
Okay.
Let's try somewhere else.
Sure. Let's go. What about here? Is this the place where you belong? I don't know. Okay.
Paimon sees an abandoned house. Why don't we take a break over there?
Okay then. The healer should come in the background.
This place.
Do you remember it?
It's...
Is it your house? What's special about it? It looks like any other house.
Did you remember something, Granny?
Maybe?
I remember.
Oh.
Shuyu. This is where your father was born.
Oh wow. Oh.
It was a moonless night. I had been injured, so
Oh,
your
no.
grandpa was supporting me.
Oh.
We fled together with some being in the fog behind us in hot pursuit.
Oh.
I had exhausted my
Scary.
strength when the labor pains came on, so we took refuge in this house.
Oh.
Your grandpa set up a barrier outside, but neither of us knew if it could hold the monsters back.
Oh no. This is tragic.
I remember that night. I remember falling to my knees,
Oh.
reciting a prayer over and over.
Oh.
I alone am the source of this sin. Punish me as you wish for forsaking my oath, but
Oh.
spare my innocent child.
Oh my god.
Sin? Oath? Did you do something wrong?
By the way, I don't know if it's just me. She doesn't look pregnant in that picture. I'm sorry. Was that
don't
offensive?
know.
I'm sorry.
I don't remember. I only remember praying in the
Oh.
darkness with all my strength until the sun finally rose again and the fog cleared out.
Oh no.
Eventually, the house was filled with the sound of my baby's first cries. That baby was your father.
Oh.
I remember I clutched him tight to my chest and wept tears of joy.
Oh.
It was the first time I'd ever felt such happiness in my life.
Oh.
My dad?
He was my pride and joy, and so are you, Shuyu.
Oh.
You're so much like him, and I love you both so much. But
So
you're
sweet.
always going to be different from me. Why? Just what did I do?
Oh no.
I don't care what you might have done, Granny. You'll always
Oh.
be the person I love more than anything.
Oh no.
You're too sweet, Shuyu.
This is so
I'm
sad.
lucky to have you with me. If not for you, I would not have had the courage to come here to try to remember what I had forgotten.
Yeah.
All right. Let's not stand around any longer.
Yeah.
There's one place left, yes?
Mm-hmm.
Let's go take a look.
Let's go then.
If one recalls correctly,
Mhm.
the next place should be Xianyun Peak.
Yes.
You and I, how fares your health?
I may be a bit slow, but I'll do my best to keep up. I'm sorry to keep everyone waiting.
Please don't push yourself.
Climb on, I shall carry you to the top.
Oh, okay.
Oh, such lightness of weight.
All those who grow old grow frail in the end, do they not?
Aw.
First, you lose your memory, then your health. Eventually, you end up losing everything.
Oh no.
My only wish is to depart this world with a lucid mind, to free myself of this torment and the burden it places upon others.
Oh my
Fret
god.
not, you have my aid in this endeavor.
Okay. I was gonna say, why was Xianyun not saying anything in all of those like cutscenes? But I guess she spoke after we finished that. Okay then. Strange place to be, but okay.
We're finally here.
Yes, we are.
Does this place feel familiar to you, Granny One
This is just a camp.
Let me see.
Do you think it is? Those mountains.
How strange. Have I lived here before?
Take it easy.
When we were at Wangshu Inn and the abandoned house
Yeah.
earlier, though I couldn't remember everything, I still felt a sense of familiarity. I could easily picture myself in those places.
Okay.
But here, I don't have that feeling. Perhaps I did come here in the past, but it just didn't leave a strong impression on me.
Strange.
Did the stories get it wrong then?
Mayhaps we can't expect them to get everything right.
Yeah, that's true. But they're also the only thing we have to go off of.
Yeah.
Paimon was hoping this place would jog Granny Yuendai's memory just like the others.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry to disappoint you too.
No, don't be sorry. It's all about you.
It's alright. We're not going to give up yet. We'll figure something else out. Just you wait.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. If only I could remember. Huh? That way. What's that mountain?
Ooh, it's that mountain, isn't it?
Let Paimon look! Huh? Isn't that Mount Aotsang?
Yeah.
Looks like we've come full circle.
So, it seems like they do have some connection with Xianyun then.
Mount Aotsang. Mount Aotsang.
Does it jog your memory?
Granny, are you okay?
Oh no.
Don't push yourself, Granny. It's okay if you can't remember. You shouldn't do something that makes you sad.
Yeah.
Mount Aotsang, What am I really?
What are you?
Mount Aotsang holds some familiarity to you?
It does, but I can't go back.
Oh no.
Are you feeling unwell?
My head, it feels all heavy and dizzy. What is wrong with me?
The ambience is not helping. The fact that it came on right at this moment is so creepy.
Cloud... Miss Xianyun, is there anything you can do?
Let us go to Mount Aotsang.
But...
Fret not, all will be well. You and I, you have
Oh.
already given more than enough to the pursuit of this endeavor.
Oh.
You may leave the rest to me. I've
Oh,
prepared
I
something
see.
that can aid you in suppressing the fear in your heart and restoring your lost memories. It currently resides at Mount Aotsang.
Oh, the statue thingy?
Wait, really? When did you do that?
You knew this was gonna happen?
I never leave anything to chance.
Okay.
All will reveal itself when we arrive.
Sure. People always say that, and I hate it. Just tell me. Ooh, we got a ride. Let's go. Yippee! Oh my god, I always love this. I don't know, air ring. Booster ring. I don't know, dude. Dude. What did I say about that? Okay. Let's go. Yeah, it's that mechanism, isn't it? Okay. What is it gonna be?
Come on, just tell Paimon already! What's this thing you've prepared?
It's this.
Here, this is it.
What is it? It looks like a music box, not gonna lie.
But isn't this the mechanism that you were tinkering with when we first got here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, is it another invention of yours?
Precisely. A recent one at that.
Ooh.
I am most pleased with the result. I call it the Suspensus Somnium Mechanism.
Suspensus Somnium Mechanism.
It periodically releases a soft breeze, which when paired with a gentle adeptal tune, can help the listener subconsciously relax.
I see.
And even enter a semi-hypnotic state.
Okay.
Soothing agitation and anxiety.
Wow.
Relieving exhaustion and
I need that.
insomnia. Its potential uses are numerous indeed. And of course, it can also aid in the recovery of lost memories.
Oh, wow, okay.
Whoa, what a cool gadget! But if you had it all along, why did
Yeah.
you keep it to yourself until just now?
I feel like you have your reasons.
We could have come to Mount Outsong right off the bat and saved time on a lot of floating.
How preposterous. Had you and I not recalled much of her past through her own
Yeah.
efforts, the device would have nothing to draw upon.
Oh, that's true.
We Adepti can only help those who first resolve to help themselves.
Okay.
Had she lacked such determination and strength of character, one would have little to offer in way of assistance.
I see, I see.
Paimon thinks she gets it now. Hey, what's that other thing?
What?
As previously mentioned,
It's
a
a
gentle
tune.
adeptal tune is required
So
to
that's
take
why
full
you came to
advantage
Madame
of the
Ping.
mechanism. One secured such a tune from Streetward Rambler.
Aw.
Only with her melodies can the mechanism reach its peak power.
Peak. Sorry.
Oh, Paimon can feel
Okay.
what you mean. Paimon's body feels light as a feather.
Okay.
It's as if she's lying down
I
on a
need that
warm
device
patch
to
of grass after
Xianyun.
a super satisfying meal.
put it to mass production.
And you and I, is the mechanism helping you to relax?
Seems it is.
It appears she has already succumbed to the depths of reverie. Come, join one on this side.
Okay.
We shall give her some time to herself.
Sure. I'm scared. Oh. Oh.
The drought is over.
Oh.
But why do you look like you want to cry?
Oh no.
The potion. It's nearly run its course.
Oh, it's her.
I've never regretted meeting you. Not even for a second.
Oh. Oh no.
Please. Please, no.
No. Oh my god, this is so pretty, dude.
Have you forgotten?
Who's there? Who's there?
This is the world you left behind. One of gentle breeze
Oh,
and
yeah.
morning dew.
It's herself.
Perfectly straddled betwixt the realms of heaven and earth.
Oh.
This is your home. This is where you belong. You should have never left.
Oh.
The you of the past, the me from not that long ago. We should have never.
You are an adepti? Oh dear.
So that is the truth. No wonder this place is so familiar.
Granny!
You're an adepti?
Granny, are you okay?
Oh dear. What's
Cloud
happened?
Retainer.
Oh.
Your memories have returned?
Wait, did you just call her by her full name?
Yeah.
Does that mean you already knew each other?
Yes. I now remember everything. Everything.
Oh dear.
Granny, please don't cry.
I'm scared.
I'm here. I'm here.
I'm scared.
Oh, don't worry, my dear child. Granny is fine. I'm so sorry, everyone. You've gone to so much trouble on my behalf.
So that's why they knew each other. They seem to know each other, huh, Xianyun?
It's all come back to me now.
The most important thing that I had forgotten was the truth of what I once was.
One can sense the guilt that now plagues your conscience.
Oh.
Reclaiming a truth long buried is sure to come with a myriad of complex emotions. Perhaps one should recount the story on your behalf while you compose yourself.
Oh no, I'm scared.
No, it's okay. Now that I've remembered, I must face my memories head on.
Okay.
Xianyun, everyone, I cannot thank you enough for all your help.
Oh.
I'm ready to tell you my story, if you're willing to listen.
Of course.
Please, Granny, don't force yourself. What happened in the past
Oh.
doesn't matter. I love you more than anything. Nothing you say can change that.
I know, dear child. My feelings for you are exactly the same. It is for this reason that you deserve to know the truth.
Okay.
Some time ago, I made a terrible mistake.
Oh.
One for which I could never atone.
What is it?
Is this the sin that you mentioned in Xianyun Karst?
Yeah.
What happened?
I am, in truth, not a human being.
Ah.
My real form, one that I held for centuries, was that of a wild crane. I spent many, many years living on Mount Outsong, bathing in the soft breeze and drinking the sweet dew of the mountains.
Yeah.
At some point, I somehow gained wisdom and sentience. The Lord of the Mountain, Cloud Retainer, became aware of my existence and began to share many stories with me. She even passed on the secret of cultivation to me. Though she never took me on as a formal disciple, I always saw her as my master. Whenever she took out her tools to work on mechanisms or new inventions, I would also stand next to her and watch. I even contemplated completing my training and becoming an adeptus in my own right. I followed her teachings, and time gradually passed us by. Until that fateful day 50 years ago.
Oh, what happened?
50 years ago?
What happened? During the drought that struck Liwei?
That's right. Master regaled me with many stories of her past deeds. From them, I learned how she had saved people from a similar crisis in the past. She was the one I looked up to the most. More than anything, I dreamt of becoming an adeptus like her. I wanted to travel the land like she had, relieving suffering wherever I went. But I was still far from being a real adeptus. I possessed no ability to take on human form and fit in with the crowd. Once she learned of my desires, Master prepared a special dose of human mimicry potion for me. She warned me that the potion's effects would only last 10 years, and if I were to fail to return to my original form at the end of that time, I would forever forget my past as a crane and become something neither human, beast, nor adeptus.
That's kind of sad. That's sad.
No.
That's just sad.
So
That's not
that was
kind of sad.
the source of your dementia all along.
Yeah, but you never turned back into a crane.
Was it because of Grandpa?
Indeed. I fell in love. Though he was human, he had spent his entire life training on Mount Tianheng. When we met, it was not only my first foray into the world below, but his as well.
What?
Although clumsy and impulsive as he was,
what does that mean?
you'd think he was the real strange bird among the two of us. But still, just like me, he cared deeply about the world and wanted, more than anything, to cleanse it of all pain and suffering. I could not help but fall for him. But my time continued to tick away. Those 10 years passed by in a flash. Yet I did not want to leave his side, so I...
Oh no, what happened next?
I'm scared.
I committed an offense. I wanted to stay with him, even if it meant living a life full of pain and suffering, even if it meant that I would eventually turn into a monstrosity. I knew I had betrayed Master's hopes, but I was too ashamed to face her. So I wrote her a long letter instead and asked someone to leave it outside her abode.
Oh dear. Whoa, that was
Convinced
bright.
that she would
Why
not
was
support
that
my
necessary?
decision, and I lacked the courage to speak to her face to face. In my shame, I fled
Oh.
and tried to hide from the world, such that no one would be able to find me again.
So that's why the nameless heroine hid herself away.
But that was only the beginning of my troubles. I began to suffer from a strange illness. My memories became hazy and confused, and I could no longer keep myself awake. I understood that my pain was caused by my refusal to return to the life I was fated to lead.
Yeah.
Along with my memories as a crane, I soon forgot the true cause of my suffering as well. I knew only that I had committed a sin. All I could do was pray for forgiveness, even if I had long forgotten what needed to be forgiven.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Looking back,
that was a lot.
I was beyond
that was
lucky
a lot,
to have
dude.
come across that traveling merchant at Wangshu Inn. It was such a fortunate coincidence that we were there at the same time. If it weren't for those soul-revitalizing tea pills, I probably would have...
Granny, what's wrong?
What is it?
Coincidence? Why did I ever think it was a coincidence? Tea pills concocted using the blood of an adeptus? No, it couldn't be. Master, don't tell me.
Oh.
Back then, that merchant was actually...
Seems so.
Human custom would dictate the conferral of gifts to be in order when one's progeny is wedded. Would it not? Consider the pills a symbol of one's best wishes.
Oh.
So when I tried to conceal my name and mistakes from the world and hide myself away in perpetuity, the only person I managed to deceive was myself. You knew where I was all along.
Seems so.
One still remembers when you were but a fledgling.
Oh.
You possessed a certain fondness for a particular game. You would hide yourself among a group of wild cranes and ask one to pick you out from among the flock. One found you with such ease every time. 'Tis the truth most evident. One always recognizes one's own, no matter what form they may take.
Oh.
Wait! Paimon's confused!
Of course you are. You are never not confused, girl.
Cloud Retainer, you found Yuendai again? But how? When? And what happened after that?
Perhaps it is now time for one to recount the rest of the tale.
Please do. Please do. Cutscene? Cutscene, please! Hold up. Oh my god. Oh my god, okay. I thought it was cutscene, but it seems that we have been transported into a domain.
One was furious upon receiving your letter.
Oh.
Seized with anger, one set out to bring you to your senses.
What's consolation? Why do you have two? Oh, C3. C3, okay. Whoa. What is this place? This is so pretty. Hello? Okay. Where is that? Wangshu Inn. Oh my god.
In truth, one had more than a few misgivings about your chosen partner. As an exorcist, his talent was lacking.
Oh.
One could hardly say his skill with sigils was any better.
Okay.
But soon, one came to appreciate the devotion he bestowed upon you during your illness.
Oh.
He never uttered a complaint and rarely left your side.
Oh.
Unwilling to
sweet.
begrudge someone of such character, one decided to overlook his aforementioned deficiencies. Glaring though they may have been, wishing to grant you a life without regrets, one gathered many divine ingredients and used one's own blood to create a form of medicine. Though imperfect, It managed to suppress the more dire effects of your illness.
Oh my god.
As for how to deliver the medicine, after much contemplation, one
so that's
eventually
you.
decided to perform the
that's
deed
Xianyun.
oneself. One took great care to alter one's features and select the
Okay.
appropriate attire.
That's
Only after meticulous scrutiny did one finally set out for Wangshu Inn.
That's funny. That's funny.
As one expected, you were most ignorant of one's true identity. You showed not even the slightest inkling of recognition. One was quite torn. Should one have celebrated the success of one's disguise, or mourn the loss of your acquaintance?
Oh, that's sad. Well, this quest started so happy, it's full of love, so adorable, just became depressing. Oh, I did not press her E in time. That's my fault.
Skyward! Scatter!
Okay then, let's do this again. Wee wee wee. There we go. Ooh. This place is so pretty, dude. It's like a dream, huh? A memory. A memory. There we go. A memory.
Nevertheless, one would speak to you about another matter, if you are amenable,
What
even
is it?
considering your loss of memory. One was simply flabbergasted that you could so easily forget the consequences of consuming medicine infused with adeptal blood. Its proclivity to attract monsters is hardly that complicated of a concept to remember. To think that you tried to travel while weak from sickness and heavy with child. Had one not intervened to clear the fog, all of you would have been lost during the night.
My god. That is scary. Oh my god, dude. What?
Skyward! Scatter! Huh! Scatter! Skyward!
Okay.
Scatter! Stray clouds converge! Scatter! Skyward!
Okay. What's next?
Those monsters would hardly have pursued you with such ferocity without sufficient incentive. They were likely incited by the presence of godly remains.
I see.
Said godly remains, in turn, were likely drawn to the trace of one scent on your body.
Yeah.
One was, after all, an active participant in the Archon War. Some of the gods were likely shattered by contraptions of one's very making.
She's so pretty.
In the end, one was relieved to see you endure through the night. At the break of dawn, one heard an infant's cry pierce through the air, and one saw you carefully cradle the child to your chest. Although certain mortal matters remain foreign to me, one could not help but be moved by your joy.
This is so sweet and yet so sad.
To see you happy,
Oh.
that was more than enough.
Oh. I'm just saying all the time because it is just awfully awing. That does not make sense at all. I don't know what I'm talking about, dude. I am... Oof,
Now
okay.
you should have a complete understanding of the events.
Okay.
Wait, but if that's true, then the crane who took care of me when I was sick must also be...
Ah, one had almost neglected to recount the absurdities of that tale.
What is it? Please do tell us.
Skyward! Scatter!
Oh my god, we're in Liyue Harbor. Oh. Is it here? Hello?
Just as you and I troubled one with her antics, so did you give one many a headache. Upon finding you burning with fever, one made plans to bring you back to one's abode for treatment. However, upon seeing one's form, you began to cry, refusing to get on one's back.
Ah.
When one asked you why, apparently you believed that one could not possibly be a true Adeptus
So it
because
is
all
Xianyun.
illuminated cranes are white from tip to toe. One had no choice but to apply powder to one's body to conceal the variegated nature of one's
Powder?
appearance.
Really?
You became more than amenable enough
Okay.
when one stood before you devoid of any other coloring.
That's cute.
It bears mentioning, however, that as a crane, Yuan Dai was nearly entirely pure white in color.
Oh.
Though you had never encountered her in that form, you still recognize the essence of her being.
Wow.
Perhaps fate brought you two together in more ways than one.
Oh, that's sweet, dude. Oh my god. Okay. Although it got kind of sad. It got happy again, so that's nice.
Now all has been revealed.
Yes, indeed it has.
One owes you an apology, Yuan Dai.
Oh.
One recognized you upon your very entrance into Wanmin restaurant.
Oh well.
One
yeah.
has
Can
always
at least
viewed
assume.
you as a disciple of equal standing with Ganyu and Shenhe. Indeed, one wished to bring your story to a satisfactory end with this visit to Liyue Harbor.
Oh.
Still, one could not reveal your identity right away. Had one simply informed you of all you had lost,
Yeah.
all those cherished memories would merely have become the fictionalized account of another.
Yeah.
Memories are most meaningful when recalled by those who lived through them. Would you not agree? Even if the process was painful and arduous to experience. Have you any further inquiries?
Master, I must ask. If you found me all those years ago, why did you leave me be, even though you knew about my mistake? Why did you not bring me back to Mount Outsong by force?
One has never regarded your action as a mistake.
Oh.
It was a simple choice, nothing more.
That's sweet.
When it is time for one's progeny to leave the nest, it is the responsibility of an elder to let them fly free. Yet, when your wings grow weary and the night grows dark, just know that you always have a place to which to return.
Oh my god, dude.
'Tis a refuge referred to by many a name in mortal writing. Home, nest, haven. Whatever its denomination may be, its essence remains quite unchanged.
Yeah.
One speaks, of course, of a place not unlike one's own abode. One's disciples are free to come and go as they wish, yet the door remains forever open to those who wish to return. One rather hopes you count yourself among them.
Oh, this is so sweet.
Thank you. I just...
Oh.
Thank you so much.
You and I. One expects you too have sensed the rapid deterioration of your condition as of late. Have you not?
Oh no.
40 years ago, you chose a path without a future.
Oh.
Though one used one's own blood to provide you with a few decades of extra time, it merely delayed the inevitable. One may have extended the path, yet one was unable to alter its final destination.
Of course.
Even the power of an Adeptus has its limits.
Oh.
Had your condition continued to deteriorate, you would have forgotten your life as a human entirely. In the end, you would have turned into a creature lacking in the ability to even comprehend its own monstrousness.
Oh my god.
Fortunately, you were able to avoid that scenario by reclaiming your
Oh,
memories.
okay. That's
Though
good.
one sped the process along
That's
by
good.
providing some guidance, the result is entirely a reflection of your own effort.
Yay.
So, what's gonna happen to Granny?
One will help her reclaim her original form as a wild crane. If it be fated, she may recover her sentience one day.
Okay.
She's gotta go back to being a regular crane, huh?
Is there no other way?
Master, you've already done more than enough for me. I don't know how I could possibly repay your kindness. This is a better result than I could have ever hoped for. How much time do I have left?
Not long.
Oh.
Transformation is imminent.
Okay.
Granny, please don't leave, okay?
Oh.
You're all I have left.
No.
Please.
Don't be sad, dear child. Granny has led a wonderful life.
Oh no.
My only regret is having to leave you behind.
No, don't do this to me.
Don't forget to eat well, okay? A growing young lady like yourself needs lots of good food to grow big and strong. Promise Granny you'll take good care of yourself when I'm gone.
The characters in this game have been crying every patch. MiHoYo learn how to make people cry in their game, and they keep going at it. Okay.
Promise, Granny. I'll do whatever you say.
No.
Good girl. Good girl. Don't worry. It's not goodbye forever. Granny's gonna become the most formidable crane in all of Mount Outsung. Granny will train day and night.
Yeah.
I won't stop until I can turn into a human without having to rely on anything but my own power. When that day comes, we'll be able to live together again.
Oh.
You and I.
Yeah.
How's that sound?
Good.
That's a good girl. Even though we won't see each other for a little while, as long as we both work hard, we're sure to meet again someday.
Ether, what's going on?
I'll eat well, Granny. I promise.
Oh,
And
it's...
I'll wait for you, no matter how long it takes. I'll wait for you to come back.
This is giving him bad memories because his family separating. Oh no.
That's a good girl. Then Granny really has
Oh,
no
no.
more regrets.
Oh.
I'm so sorry, Master. Thank you for everything.
Yeah. Oh. Oh. This is sad. What's gonna happen? What's happening? She's transforming. Oh! It was kind of funny, but and there she goes. Fly into the sunset. Oh. No.
Xianyun.
Let her be. At her age, crying is a natural, if not fitting, response to such an event.
Yeah.
Tears are a necessary part of maturation. Sometimes there is scarcely a better vehicle to wash away the toll of stress and misery.
Yeah, that is true. That is true.
Now that the issue has been resolved, you should also take a moment to relax. Give
Okay.
yourself some time to rest. Take a nap if you must. One will wake you in due time.
Okay, will do. I hope Shuyu is gonna do well. I hope she will have someone to take care of her. Oh, cutscene. There we go. Ooh. Oh, Shuyu is laying there sleeping. She must be tired, dude. Look at her. She must be dreaming. Oh. Oh, this is so sweet. Are we dreaming? Whoa. Oh. Oh. Look at them. Oh. This is so sweet. That's nice. Oh, Ether. Oh no. No. No.
I always believed we would see each other again.
Oh my god,
that
I'm
our days of
tearing up.
separation would finally end.
I'm actually crying. What?
And all my troubles would be behind me.
Oh. I'm tearing up, you all. Oh, this is not good for me. Oh. 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 Look at them. The star siblings. This is a dream. But oh my god.
If only things could stay this way. Forever.
Oh. I hope so too. Oh no. He woke up. Ooh. Oh no. Okay.
A nightmare? Curious. If you're relaxed, shouldn't your dreams be pleasant?
It is.
It was a good dream.
Oh.
It's just...
You weren't ready to wake up.
Yeah. I'm crying. That was too much for me. Oh, just look at the frog, and the squirrel, and the birds. Oh, look at him.
Eloquent as one may be, words of comfort are not one's strong suit. You are doing all you can.
Oh.
One can see your strength of will, your fearlessness in the face of danger.
Oh.
And so, whatever your dream may be, one believes that you shall achieve it.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Of course, whenever the perils you face overwhelm you, or you become weary, one is always here for you.
She is literally a mother.
After all,
look at
as
her.
an elder, it is only right to look out for the young ones.
Look at her being a mother figure to the twins. Okay. Oh. And there goes my immersion.
Chicken drumsticks.
There goes my immersion. Thank you, my man. Okay. Enough of that.
Was Paimon sleeping just now?
You were.
Oh. Paimon wasn't talking to you. Paimon had a dream about eating grilled chicken drumsticks,
Okay.
that's all.
Thank you, Paimon, for bringing me back. Ooh. Did not expect to cry, but here we are.
Madam Adeptus?
Oh.
Oh, Xianyun, you're awake.
How do you
How
feel?
do you feel?
I feel a little better.
Yeah.
Thanks. I know I'll see Granny again someday, so I don't feel so sad anymore.
That's good.
Madam Adeptus? Could
Oh.
I ask you something?
Yes.
Would you take
Please
me
say
on
yes.
as disciple?
Please say yes.
Oh. And have you reasons for this sudden interest?
I know Granny thought what she did back then was wrong. She felt really bad about it.
Yeah.
But without that mistake, I would have never been born.
Yeah.
Even though Granny lost her memories, she never forgot to show me how much she loved me. So, I thought maybe one day I could become a cool Adeptus like you and help a whole bunch of people, just like Granny wanted to do.
Oh.
Upon some reflection, one supposes you are no mere mortal.
That is true.
The fact that Yuendai's blood flows through your veins is proof enough of that. If this is what you desire,
Yay.
one shall make it so.
Wow, she has 4 disciples now.
Thank you so much, Madam Adeptus. No, I mean, Master.
Xianyun, are you sure about this?
Of course.
Paimon's gonna let you in on a little secret. We've seen Cloud Retainer's 2 other disciples, and they pretty much eat nothing but bitter herbs like chin-chin and violet grass.
Paimon, come on now. Don't crush the little girl's dream. Let her be.
If you join them, you'll never enjoy One-Min Restaurant's delicious cooking ever again.
How utterly preposterous. One has never enforced such a rule.
Yeah.
Every individual must find their own path to enlightenment. So long as one retains a pureness of spirit, one's dietary proclivities are quite irrelevant.
Yeah.
Well, you say that, but Paimon's not seeing any tasty treats up here now, is she?
Although Mount Outsong is rich in natural beauty, its location does preclude access to certain finer mortal comforts.
Yeah.
That is precisely why one plans to relocate to Liyue Harbor. Yu shall have the honor of becoming one's first
Yay!
disciple in the human world.
Let's go.
Whoa! You're leaving Mel outside?
Is that why you took on this human form?
One has never concerned oneself with the location of one's residence.
Ah, I see.
From the very beginning, one has sought only solace and peace.
Mm-hmm.
Yet in the end, all of one's disciples ended up in Liyue Harbor. Ganyu, Shenhe, you and I.
Yeah.
They all chose a life among the mortal world.
Yeah.
One has reflected on this fact for many years now. One can only assume that it is due to some failing on one's part as an elder or master. A failing, perhaps, of recognizing what it was they truly wanted.
Oh, Xianyun.
One is most curious as to what aspect of Liyue Harbor could have enticed them to remain there.
Oh.
One could hardly offer an opinion on the matter, but perhaps some time in the harbor will prove instructive.
Yeah.
Why are you all so silent?
Paimon is, just a bit shocked, that's all. So, does this mean we can grab a meal together in Liyue Harbor sometime?
Let's go.
One has precious little time to squander.
Ooh.
However, if one finds oneself
Yay.
otherwise unoccupied, one would not be opposed to the idea.
Let's go.
One will be assuming the identity of a human while residing in Liyue Harbor.
Yes,
You
yes.
should take care to avoid disclosing one's true identity.
Of course.
Don't worry, we'll help you keep it a secret.
Mm-hmm.
So, when can we expect to start seeing you in the city?
Today.
Perhaps in 2 days' time.
Oh, 2 days. Okay.
One has some matters to see to before one's departure.
Okay.
Preparation is the key to success, after
So
all.
true.
One plans
So
to put
true.
up various items from one's collection for sale.
Oh.
The earnings should provide for a comfortable living in Liyue Harbor.
Ah.
One has already picked out a handsome property near Chuhu Rock.
Ooh.
Tis no small purchase, but what is mortal life if not one expense after another?
Seems
So
like
true.
you've really thought of everything.
Of course she does.
Then how about we meet up in Liyue Harbor in 2 days?
Okay.
A sensible plan. See you then.
See you.
Oh, also, why don't you take this suspense
Ooh.
insomnia mechanism as a souvenir?
Okay.
Anytime you should feel ill at ease in the future, you may try quieting your mind and sitting in meditation as you listen to its melodies.
Yeah.
It might help you find a new perspective.
Okay. Thank you.
Thanks, Cloud Retainer!
Mm-hmm.
Hey, didn't we promise Shinjo
Oh.
that we'd tell him what we found out?
We did.
Should we make a trip to the Feiyun Commerce Guild?
Okay.
It's totally up to you.
It's totally up to me, but you want to go there, don't you, Paimon? So let's go. Who are we gonna meet this time? Oh, Xianyun. Is this your new house?
Your concerns are excessive and unfounded.
Oh.
This is but a simple collection of ordinary valuables.
Oh.
Such intense scrutiny is hardly necessary.
What is going on? You just moved here and you are already beefing.
To be quite honest, your insistence on that fact is my primary cause for concern. In what way are any of these ordinary?
Oh.
Every single item here could be worth more than everything I own combined.
Oh.
I simply can't risk shelling out that kind of mora without proper scrutiny. If I'm wrong, I would never be able to earn it back, not even if I worked every single day for the rest of my life.
Oh,
I
God.
have to be careful. Yes, you can never be too careful.
We're here, Cloud. Miss Xianyun, what are you guys arguing about?
Ah, perfect timing. This ignoramus is questioning the authenticity of my wares. I'll have you know.
Oh,
These
God.
items have remained untouched in my personal collection for several hundred years.
Oh.
To question their legitimacy is pure folly.
Ooh.
Several hundred years?
Indeed. They're family heirlooms, you see. Passed down over many generations, as families are wont to do.
Yeah.
Yep, they've definitely been around a while. We can vouch for her on that one.
Yeah.
Hear that? Had I not found myself in need of mora, I would scarcely have had the heart to part with them. Indeed, you should consider it an honor to even have the opportunity to
so
behold them
funny.
with your own eyes.
Okay.
Doubt their authenticity any further, and I may just decide to take them to another buyer.
Okay.
Whoa, please don't go! I apologize for any insult, miss. You see, I know full well that I lack the knowledge to judge the true worth of these items. If you could wait but a moment, I've hired an expert to appraise them for me. He
Okay.
should be here shortly.
Oh, he? Oh god, is it Zhongli? Please tell me Zhong. Please tell me
An
Zhongli.
expert, you say?
Please tell me it's Zhongli.
Very well.
Please
I
tell
will
me it's
wait for
Zhongli.
a little while longer then. Traveler, Paimon.
Oh.
This is my new residence.
Yay.
If you have cause to seek my company in the future, this is where you can find me.
Hey, okay.
Master! Oh, it's you two again.
Hi. Oh, a new outfit. That is so cute.
Shoo! You got a new outfit! It looks great on you.
Mm-hmm. Master made it for me. I like it too.
Yeah, it looks very pretty.
You know how to make clothes?
Paimon. Oh my god. Okay,
Do
whatever.
I know how to make clothes? With the support of the proper mechanism, sewing is hardly a challenge.
Yep.
Master, I brought in most of my stuff. There's a few boxes left, but they're kind of heavy, so I just left them outside.
Fret not. I shall help you move them into your room.
Yeah.
Actually, I should probably sort through my stuff a bit first. Everything's kind of messy right now, so maybe you could not look yet, Master. Yeah, that'd be great.
It appears my young apprentice has her own fair share of secrets. No matter. Do what you
Look
must,
at her.
child.
Being a proud mother. I love this so much, dude.
Now, this expert you mentioned.
Oh.
When can we expect their arrival?
Please be Zhongli, dude. Please be Zhongli.
Soon. Ah, there he is.
Zhongli, please. Zhongli.
Here, allow me
Yes!
to make some introductions. This is Mr. Zhang Li, a well-respected consultant at Wangshang Funeral Parlor and an expert in all manner of valuables and antiques.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Mr. Zhang Li, this
Look at
is
her.
Miss Xianyun.
Surprised.
She's the one who's looking to sell the collection of valuables I mentioned earlier.
Huh.
Awkward.
If it isn't Miss Xianyun.
Yep.
It has been quite some time since our last meeting.
Yep.
What a serendipitous reunion.
I love it. I'm so glad that he's in it, dude. He's in this quest.
Indeed, most serendipitous. Have you been faring well as of late, Mr. Zhongli?
Quite well, thank you. I was fortunate enough over the past few days to enjoy both a stroll in the mountains and a fresh brew of tea from the most recent harvest. The experience has left me with such insight and peace.
Huh. So you two are already acquainted?
Yeah.
Indeed. How fortunate we are that fate has brought us together again. If you are otherwise unaware, allow me to inform you that Miss Xianyun is a well-regarded collector.
He's quick with it. He's quick with it.
well-versed in
Let's
all
go.
fields, and oft-celebrated for her impeccable taste. You stand to gain much from this opportunity.
Yes.
You are too kind, Mr. Zhongli. True collectors pride themselves on their wealth of knowledge and eye for
Look at
detail.
them.
I can say without a doubt that you are foremost in that regard.
Yes.
Why, you flatter me, Miss Xianyun. It would seem that you are as self-effacing as ever.
Not at all, Mr. Zhongli. Not at all.
While I am loath to butt into this conversation, I must ask, you two already knew each other, and you seem to have quite a cordial relationship. Can I be certain that you're not working together to swindle me?
Don't worry.
I mean, you never know.
A preposterous accusation.
Oh, God.
The heavens themselves would collapse before we would conspire to do such a thing.
Miss Xianyun speaks the truth. Contracts are built on
there he goes.
honesty
The
and
contract.
trust. If that proves to be beyond your capabilities in this instance, this transaction may be taken elsewhere.
There we go.
Say no more. Let us depart.
Oh.
I jest. What fool would still harbor doubts after Mr. Zhongli himself has vouched for the goods? Miss Xianyun, wait.
Keep it quiet, Paimon.
I deeply apologize for doubting you. So, Mr. Zhongli, could you please give me a final verdict on the value of these items?
Oh, look at her. Look at you.
There is no cause for concern.
Ooh.
They are indeed rare and precious valuables. Take this mechanism, for instance. Though one may not immediately perceive its purpose, its structure
He's going in. He's going in to vouch for his adaptai fella. His fellow adaptais. He's going in to vouch for his fellow adaptais. There we go. Oh my god. I'm fumbling my words.
For this one here. Few could hope to possess an item that so perfectly blends mechanical wonder with geometric grace. I am sure you have heard from your travels that the study of mechanisms is among the most wondrous arts in this world. With that in mind, I earnestly recommend procuring every last item in this collection.
Yes.
All right. Since I hired you as my consultant, Mr. Zhongli, I shall, of course, trust your good opinion.
As you should.
Then, in that case, Miss Xianyun, I'll take the lot. However, since the final sum is quite large, how about we start with an initial deposit through the Northland Bank?
The Northland Bank? Huh. Oh, you refer to the fiduciary house. Oh, very well.
I fear people only use the term bank nowadays. In that case, I'll be off for now. I'll return to collect the goods once you've received the funds.
Okay. Bye-bye. Oh, look at them. Fellow adeptites in the same place. You good? Hi, Zhongli.
My friends, have you been doing well?
Yes, we
We've
have.
been great. How about you? Paimon didn't know you were such a busy consultant.
My days have been quite pleasant as well. I had been quietly enjoying a cup of tea
Ooh.
when Mr. Xiaozu requested my services.
I see.
As for you, Miss Xianyun, I presume you must be looking to settle in the city?
Indeed she is.
I must say, the name Xianyun sounds exceedingly strange coming from you. Perhaps you could dispense of that particular epithet in further conversation.
Whatever for. Am I not addressing you as a friend should?
Aw, look at them.
Well, that is true, but alas, refer to me however you will.
He is a Digio
After
Archon,
all,
so
a name exists such that
it
others
might be
may
a
address
little
you
bit
with
intimidating.
it. One
But
is
she is
hardly
Xianyun,
ignorant
so
of that fact.
It would seem that you have gained many valuable insights over the years, Cloud Retainer.
One has indeed. One's previous days were all brief.
Aw.
Now that one has made up one's mind to move and settle, one has gained a much better appreciation of the hubbub and commotion of the city, as
Hey.
well as the people's hard work and ardor.
That's good.
This city is much changed from how it was more than 1,000 years ago.
Of course, it's 1,000 years. Do you think it's not gonna change?
Not unlike the ocean tides, so too shall the movement of people ebb and flow.
Yeah.
From turmoil to peace, enlightenment to aspiration.
Human
society possesses limitless potential.
Oh God.
In another 1,000 years,
Dude.
the scene we witness here may change in ways that are impossible for either of us to imagine.
I just realized if there's a quest with both Zhongli and Xianyun, it's gotta be the longest quest ever. It's just gotta be a whole paragraph of like talking from each of them.
Reflection for one day. No need to get all sentimental on us.
Yeah.
You make a valid point, Paimon. Now that the sale has concluded, what say one plays the host as we try some specialty
Hey.
dishes together? One must profess great interest in trying bamboo shoot soup.
Ooh.
Perhaps you have forgotten, Cloud Retainer, but I once tried my hand at that dish. You were at the table on that occasion, so logic dictates that you should have already tried it.
Have you?
Oh? What occasion was this?
It was a reunion between friends several centuries ago. Alas, you must have been too preoccupied
Oh.
to secure yourself a portion.
Several years,
Or perhaps
several
our other
centuries ago.
companions simply availed themselves of faster reflexes on that occasion.
Oh no.
Hardly. 'Twas most certainly out of consideration for the others in attendance. In but a moment, one will show you what it means to have a true deftness of hand. It is settled then. Bamboo shoot soup, mora meat, crab roe tofu, triple layered consomme.
That
We shall
sounds
enjoy the
so
lot.
good.
One has already
Oh my
passed
God.
word to Shenhun Ganyu to make a reservation.
Hey.
It is prime time for them to meet one's newest disciple.
Yes, please.
Is that agreeable to everyone?
Mm-hmm.
It should be a most splendid occasion.
Thank you so much.
Shu Yu, come now, it is time to dine. Ah, this gentleman over here is Mr. Zhongli. He is,
A humble employee of Wang Sheng Funeral Parlor. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Hi.
Nice to meet you too, Mr. Zhongli.
That should be everyone, right?
Let's go.
Sounds good. Actually, Master, have you ever tried Adeptus' temptation? I heard it's impossible to stop eating after even just one bite. You know, 'cause it's super tempting and stuff.
Aww.
Is that true?
Look at them.
That sounds rather implausible. Although with the right preparation,
I love
certain
this so
dishes
much,
can
dude.
be too delicious to resist.
Oh.
Why are you all walking so fast? Hey, wait for Paimon!
Paimon, catch up.
Hey, wait up!
Look at them. I love them so much. Okay, this quest is the best. I love it. It ended, but oh my god, that was so good. Wow. Inger, not now. Well, that was so good. I love that quest so much. It was so adorable at the start. In the middle, it got sad, it got scary, it got depressing, but then it got happy again. But then it got sad again with that cutscene. Was that really necessary, MiHoYo? That Hoyoverse, whatever. That was so rude of them to do that, but that was I love that quest so much. And now we know that Xianyun is a quote unquote master. I like to say a mother of 4. Imagine that. She's a mother of 4 and she's capable of being basically a very strong woman, and we love that for her. You know, I love that so much. One of my favorite quests so far. I know I've said that a lot in the quests that I've played, but this is definitely one of my like top 5, top 10 favorite quests. I enjoyed it so much. I love Xianyun so much. I hope to see more of her in the Lantern Rite. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy my playthrough of today's video, and if you do, please do consider subscribing and leaving a like. It will be very much appreciated. But that will be all from me for today. Bye bye.